good evening to each and every one of you in Georgetown, Guyana, and the diaspora and elsewhere. Friends all, I'm going to make this as brief as possible. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell so you'll get the next update as soon as I put out one. Today, I had the honor of looking at the WhatsApp and Facebook, and someone sent me a young man speaking out for what is right and the future in Guyana, where he says he's fed up. He's not going to say anything anymore. Everything that young man says, who is the future of the land, he's right. Sometimes I wonder, when will you in Guyana, the two major races, get sense to understand that all of you was railroaded and used and abused by the two politicians of the two parties? I ask many questions, and I'm very optimistic about the question I ask. If you believe that these men and women in the parliament are representing your bloody best interests, all of you better wake up. They talk nice. They try to convince you because a lot of cell phone out and the cameras is all over. But behind closed door and under the table is a lot of underhand deal. Guyana is known for a country of corruption, bribery. I ask myself a question. I want you all to listen to that young man. Listen to Glenn Lal. 65 members of parliament. The opposition got 32 seats. And the other one with 33. How much it will cost the ruling party, since oil are in the fraction of it right now, to give each one of the opposition member $2 million just to galvanize and masquerading themselves like they're fighting for you while they are all sharing the wealth of the country? How much it will cost? You illiterate fools in Guyana. Where are the educated? How much it will cost to pay a police $1 million to kill one like George Correa and others to be silenced because they don't want to lose the position? How much? I'm not saying that they are doing it, but how much it will cost? Which police can refuse $1 million or $500,000 to kill a man? They do it for less than that. The army, the criminals do less than that. Both parties have the killers with them. My friends, they both use the courthouse and the police force and maybe members of the military to do the nasty work, magistrate and judge. But there is a God. There is a God, a judge beyond all judge, Ali. I'm not accusing nobody, I'm asking questions. So don't get mixed up with asking a question than misrepresenting the nation by saying things to accuse people. If you believe in the teaching of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto him, then let it be known to the nation and change the constitution. But whatever is happening to Guyana, to the two major races, I'm enjoying it. The APNU members and the PNC are crying out about PPP bribing their supporters. Maybe it's true. Maybe they buy them over, who knows? But them used to call you all the dogs of war, the army and the police force, and the killers. Do you all know that meaning? Give y'all something to eat and drink, like the young boy saying y'all would kill and do everything for it, but your whole future is in your hands. You're destroying your children's future, you old fools. Then the election commissioner, there's another problem. But Mr. Boodoo and Dr. Suraj Bali and others whose name I would not even mention, in time to come, will answer questions. Guyana will have a new leader. But the U.S. will decide that one, as they always do in every country, and put up dictators once they get what they want. That is why in the whole Latin America, South America, Africa, and elsewhere, there are problem upon problem in countries. Come on, America. Wake up for your true sense of democracy and freedom around this hemisphere. We all can live together in this world as friends than live as enemies. Come on, England. Come on, Canada. Mr. Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, I urge you in the name of Allah to do what is right and don't take side. Change the Constitution, because you all have an institution. I still ask a question. Is the representation of the people by the opposition is noble, is fair, or is just an acting going on? Tell me. I want laws that when you thief, they chop your hands out. When you're fighting for property that don't belong to you, and you say you buy an egress and egress dam to black people who was there for you before you and paying their tax to the NDC, and you black them off, I want the death penalty for the whole family. And for those who are robbing people and bunch of children are over 18 and can tell you you're wrong and refuse to do so because they believe they'll benefit from the theft you're doing, they also must be executed. We can live in peace, Ali, or Brazil, Venezuela, or Suriname may soon have all your people. Because if a man can't take care of his family and another man can do it, he will not only lose his wife, he will lose his family too. I urge you to do what is right. Stop the corruption. And as per you, Mr. Norton, you have snakes on both of you. People who was once on the other side of the mountain join hands with you and lock up innocent people, children, because people criticize them and expose them. And they use your government in the past with Granger to lock up innocent people. But I have a message for Ramzatan. Nagamutu, there is a God that judge beyond all judge. If you have hands in it willfully, you shall eat your filth that cometh from your ass. You all are wicked, devious, corrupt, and treacherous. And what goes around will comes around. You're not going to escape it. You have children. If you cannot take criticism, then you're not ready for be a priest, a politician, or anything to do with people interests. Man criticized the devil, God. Who the hell are y'all not to take criticism? Tell me. But y'all take it personally and use it to justify your ego because you're security minister, prime minister. You're nothing but a piece of shit. Where are all those ministers gone today? Driving with 3-4 bodyguards with cars following you. Where is it? Time is coming. They won't be at your side. Trust me. So, Mr. Ali, President, I call upon you to do what is right. Wearing the red shirt or a red vest doesn't mean shit. That is what caused the whole country to go in that in the 60s. Make Dr. Jagan cause that problem because he refused to move from communism. And the red had signified the communist hemisphere. Okay? Well, with the green, I don't know if you all are iguana. You hear? Or the lizard, the serpent, lizard, scorpion, or whatever they want to call them. But I must be honest with you. They have good amongst you all, both sides. But how good are you when you are not opposing the rest? Are you fair for your life? Or you been threatened? The other side with APNU, soon something go wrong, they're quick to threaten the election commissioner. They're quick to threaten judges, magistrates, and others. Let me tell you something. If you all believe in democracy, Guyana must open up your mind fair. The PPP is not God or the PNC or the devil. There is a God and there's Lucifer the devil. Nobody see them. We don't know how they look. And we don't know their family unless we are their family. But all of us have family in this world. Nothing lasts forever. Okay? So y'all could take people word and turn it around because y'all good to do that. But I'm sorry for the next generation. What you should do now, though, put a chain around their ankle and get a man with a whip to beat their ass and slave them, because that's what they're asking to do, fellow Guyanese. We have tried the PNC. There were problems with every other race except black people till K. Rodney. And they're killing. With the help of the PPP. Don't make Dragon lie to y'all. He had hands in it. You must listen to how he talks. But God is great. I urge you all here today. Stop with the dead man, Barnum and Jagan. Those diseases are out. Let's unite and save Guyana and bring forward a national front government where all six races will play an equal role in the parliament for the development and the future of the generation. We won't have PPP and PNC or APNU. They are all one. Forget what they are doing for the cameras to see them. Forget it. Take it from me. How much it will cost Mr. Ali or Barajak Neo, the finance minister, to come to an agreement with the rest of them and say, listen, hold on to $2 million US each. For the 32 of them, it's only 64 million. You know how many billions will be stolen in half that time? Come on, wake up. All politicians must declare their assets. And no politician in parliament should have share in no government business or business in the country in the whole, because there'll be a lot of curry favor. Come on. And I know what I'm talking about, but I call upon this great God to put a disease in that country to wipe out the wicked, treacherous bastards them. But at the same time, we will not sit down and allow no group to create an environment to turn the country backward again, like what happened in the 60s. And even at times when Bonner was rigging the election. We will not tolerate no one trying to overthrow elected government. We will not tolerate it, because it will be a stain will never come out of our country. And remember these words: America gets what America wants. Burnham was put into power through a coalition by the help of the U.S. and DGR. Take it from me. Okay? That's the name of the game, my friend. And therefore, you all have to understand that it is very important. And he rigged every other election after them. The army have a right to protect the country from foreign invaders, while the police take care of national interests. But today you don't know who to trust anymore, because Burnham call you all the dogs of war. Friends, enough is enough. All six races must come together and form a national front government. Let's go to the U.S. consulate, Congress. Let's call upon the Canadian, the British, and the Caribbean heads of government to join hands with us in solidarity. Guyana can take 15 to 20 million foreigners to help to develop Guyana and to take care of their family. If Venezuela could do that with Hugo Chavez, why Guyana cannot do it with Mr. Ali? If Gaddafi could do it in Libya, with others going there to live, to take care of their family, why, Mr. Ali, you cannot do it? If Allah blessed you to become the leader of Guyana, where you are the voice, and refuse to do it, do you expect to go to heaven? Because everybody was created by the hands of God, Mr. Ali. The only difference between us is languages and culture. Let them come into the country and take care of their family. Let them work, but make your laws. Make your laws. Those who are born in Guyana must be a citizen. in the country, not like Saudi Arabia, Mohammed birthplace. You could go there, live 99 years and get pregnant and make 99 children. They're all foreigners. They're not citizens of Saudi Arabia and other Arab country. Why? But I'm talking about Saudi Arabia more because that's the land of Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto him. If the Prophet born there and the followers of the Prophet cannot become a citizen of that country, I wonder if they'll go to heaven if there will only be Arabs from Saudi Arabia. Are those Arab countries believe in him but do not want to give people the rights? With this, I want you all to know, I called upon you, Mr. Ali, to change the law, and congratulations, and enforce the law against traffickers. If you catch anyone trafficking young women and little boys, jail is not the place but execution. And many other things. The country must be a country to be reckoned with. There are 57,000 Europeans was born in Guyana from England. Where are they? They don't have no rights. But my friends, the sixth race must come together and form a government of national unity. No more with the PPPC or APNU. But for now, we have to take what we have. And long live democracy. Once again, I am your host, George Correa. Thank you and have a good night.